This is Gene Key, Skyserve, Texas News. From the Texas Intellectually Disabled File, the U.S. Supreme Court once again sided with death row prisoner Bobby James Moore, overturning for a second time a Texas appeals court decision in the landmark case over intellectual disability and capital punishment, slapping down the lower court's most recent ruling as too similar to the earlier ruling the High Court already rejected. The justices on Tuesday, in a 6-3 decision, deemed the former carpenter too intellectually disabled to execute. When Moore's case ended up in front of the Supreme Court, Texas was using non-scientific methods to determine intellectual disability. The sweeping decision ordered Texas to redo its standards for determining intellectual disability. From the Texas News Digest, a man believed to be in his 20s died Monday night after a group of people exchanged gunfire in the Edgebrook area. The unidentified victim and his girlfriend reportedly drove to apartments around 8 p.m. to meet someone. There was a disturbance with several men approaching the victim. All the men, including the victim, exchanged words and eventually pulled out guns. They opened fire, striking the victim in the head. The suspects fled the scene uninjured. The girl who arrived at the apartment with the victim was not hurt. From Driving While Hearing Impaired file, drivers who are hearing impaired can now display a special placard in Frisco to let police officers know they may have trouble understanding commands. It's a new approach to improving communications between the public and police, implemented by a 16-year-old. Jack Muser, a junior at Reedy High School in Frisco, designed a special safety placard that tells officers if a driver is hearing impaired or deaf. The project is personal to Muser, who listens with the help of a cochlear implant. Muser lost his hearing after he had meningitis as a child. While learning to drive, Muser began to think about the challenges other hearing-impaired drivers could face on the road. He pitched his idea for the safety placard to Frisco police last year and has since met with officers during patrol briefings to explain how the placard would work and answered questions about driving while hearing impaired. Frisco police embraced the idea and have made the placards available to drivers at police headquarters. This is Gene Key reminding you to visit us on YouTube, Facebook, or Tumblr at Skyserve News Service.